It's the Raiders and the Jags on Sunday Night Primetime.
Even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020.
Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Jacksonville Jaguars
and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Hi again, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And Charles, we look at the Raiders here entering play, and they've lost 3 straight here, and it goes without saying, I guess, they could certainly use a win.
And how do they get a win? Because they've lost 3 straight, I think it's paramount that they get a fast, clean start to this game.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, they've been cooking these last couple months, winners of 7 of their last 8 games.
And if you extrapolate that out to a full season, they'd be 14-2. And anyone in the NFL today would sign up for that.
And we are underway here in Las Vegas. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
The Jaguars are 12-4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran quarterback, and that's Derek Carr. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts.
They begin the drive with Williams.
A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
He was brought down by Trayvon Mullen.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. They'll look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll set up a throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. He is going to find Hill here.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Complete to number 81.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And this is incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So it was 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Carr. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far and brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. He'll look to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Up the middle, it's Williams. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point. Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. DJ Chark, 49 yards. And the Jags go up by 2 touchdowns. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And it's 15-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Second down, Jacobs once more. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. The Raiders on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
That's good.
Throwing on first down is Carr. And his throw is incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. His throw incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Carr. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The offense getting set again. We spotlight Javonte Williams, the running back. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling this game in reverse. Normally you run to set up the pass. Here it feels like they're passing, hoping to set up the run and be more effective later on in the game.
Yeah, you can do it both ways. We usually talk about it in the reverse, however.
No doubt about it.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. The busy night continues for Williams. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And it's caught, the tight end Hill. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw here.
The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Christian Kirk.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 48-yard line.
He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 30. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
second and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season, as this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. First down Raiders, Carr to Waller. He'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Carr, same target. It's Jacobs again. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr. Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And it's good. It makes it 22-7 now. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by Darren Waller. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Jags going to go on offense now late in this first half. Already enjoying a two-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs, so excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game, start of the third quarter. But you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession. Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit. I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores. Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Carr. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Carr now to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Carr, the open man here, Renfro. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here's Jacobs from the gun. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter. Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And this one too low. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. give to Williams, running right. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll look to throw here on first down.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's got this down to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. They go back to the ground with Williams. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw here. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. They give it to Williams, running right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run. This is Williams. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 3 yards out.
And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Carr now on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 that brings up 2nd and
right side, they're going to go option here. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Jacobs going to try the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And right side, they're going to go option here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 11-yard line.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
They
1.
fake the handoff. Now Carr. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They hold everything because Darren Waller, the tight end, appears to be injured on that play.
Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it. 1 quarter remains. On EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's now 3rd and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Xander Horvath with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky. There it worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
He was tackled over 27
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. This is taken around the 12. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Carr. Over the middle, complete. It's Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Carr going to throw. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they're going to get this out to midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. From midfield, here's Carr. Complete. It's Johnson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Complete to Tyler Johnson. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
And the Jags are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Jags football again. DJ Chark ready to rock and roll.
When you're in a zone like he is, what's the conversation like on the sideline between he and his quarterback? Is that a one-way conversation of, hey, just keep getting me the football?
It actually is probably a two-way conversation because he wants to keep getting him the football because he's seen the payoff. Getting the ball to that guy means yardage, and as we've seen, touchdowns in this game. So I think both of them get more and more excited about the possibilities as things continue on.
Yeah, so far it's been over 100 yards and the 2 scores.
A first down there on a pickup of 25.
First down, Jaguars.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's once again complete to Chark. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would...
And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are right back in this football game.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Give him.
Now 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again.
Complete to Darren Waller. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Carr. We'll find Gibson here complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. Throwing on first down is Carr. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Carr to throw again. throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Throwing his car on third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. Now Carr, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? Advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He is going to find Hill here. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They'll try the jet sweep with Kirk. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. On third down, here's Williams. And he's got room. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So it's the Jaguars who come away with a win, and it was thanks in part to the play of their third-year quarterback.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise and really willed his guys to the victory.